Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is HD, and how's it going? It's time for Game 2 between ST.Bomber and SK.MC. Bomber is going to be the 830 position Red Terran, and across from him at the 230 position will be SK.MC, the Blue Protoss. Last game going in the favor of the Protoss player. Lately Protoss, I think, have been doing very well in tournaments. They've been getting a lot better, that's for sure. Yeah, it's true that MVP beat Squirtle in the last GSL finals, but, for Squirtle to get as far as he did and the player he's become now, I think it's a big accomplishment. And I think the next dragon is coming soon, guys. I mean, in Brood War we had, the major dragons of Protoss. I think the next dragon is on the way. Don't really know why I'm saying so much about this, but I feel for Protoss too. Protoss, they need the lovin'. They need it. And we'll see if MC can close out the deal here against Bomber. We'll see what happens. MC going for, conventional dropping the Chrono Boost on the Nexus. We'll probably see a Nexus after the Gateway again. Whether or not he goes for the 1-gas or the 2-gas variant remains to be seen. In February of this year, he was a big proponent of just going 1-gas expanding. But in the last game, we saw him do the 2-gas variant, which, like I said, it gives you more defensive options. It gives you more sentries. It allows you to also go into DTs if you want. Hell, you can do whatever the heck you can do. And Bomber here going to go for the 1 barracks after the command center. I can't tell you guys how excited I am to play Resident Evil. I'm always a big fan of trading card games. I was actually trying to propose the idea of doing a trading card game revolving around StarCraft players. How cool would that be if you could have a trading card game like you could collect the Idra trading card, and his special ability would be Idra Rage, and then you could get something like I don't know, Boxer, and his ability to just, I don't know, see through your hand at any time in the game. Well, wouldn't that be cool if you could collect players and special abilities? I'm gonna have to get in touch with a big company to publish my idea. But yeah, I'm gonna go play some Resident Evil pretty soon, the trading card game, and that should be pretty fun. I don't know, we'll see. Here comes an SCV from Bomber, and the probe already has counter scouted, and it did see the command center coming down after the 1 barracks. I'm surprised that MC backed out right away, but of course Marine production has started already. But I think he could have eked in there to check for the gases and kind of stayed in there for a while to really confirm when the gases come up. Meanwhile, Bomber inside the enemy base. How's it going, says the SCV. Just scoping out the scene right now. Oh, there's a Zealot! And he's just checking right now for the gases. And what he sees here is just 1 gas. So Bomber kind of going, or excuse me, MC going back to the older variant, and most likely going to have that Nexus coming up pretty soon here. Now, obviously, this means that MC is a little bit more susceptible to some type of timing play because he won't have sentries out. He's actually only going to have Zealots and Stalkers, and it's very difficult to actually produce sentries only off of 1 gas, lest you limit your technology forever. And so Bomber knows that. He can calculate that and say, hey, I could go for that 4 barracks push again. But no, this time he's going to actually say, I don't want to fall behind in technology. I'm going to try to go for a gas of my own. And this actually will give him the ability to get Stim Pack much faster than the last game. So he won't get chased down by Stalkers in the middle of the field, which I think is really annoying. When you move out with Marines and you don't have Stim, and then 1 Stalker can ruin your day. So Bomber's going to be prepared. He's going to have Stim coming out very, very quickly. He could alternatively go right into a quick Starport as well for backup, but usually you're going to see Stim Pack come down as the first 100 gas being used. And let's see when he gets that Tech Lab. There it is. So Tech Lab on the way. And did I say first 100 gas? First 150, because the first 50 actually goes into Tech Lab. And right now, MC just getting the Nexus down. He has 1 gateway of production. He has a 2nd gas now up and mining. But do note, it's much different than the last game. He doesn't have nearly as much gas because the second assimilator comes up so much later. And as a result, it looks like he's probably going to go with some type of 4-gate robo. And that's really the most conventional way to play Protoss versus Terran. 4-gate robo gives you the flexibility to counter everything that Terran can throw at you. Most likely we're going to see MC try to get the 3rd Nexus very quickly here. In fact, wouldn't surprise me to see him start saving up resources for that 3rd Nexus within the next minute or so. And for now, it just has 3 gateways, so not too much production on his side. Bomber does have a timing attack on his hands, and remember, in Terran versus Protoss, the whole gameplay revolves around Terran being able to attack Protoss in the mid-game. Their strength is the mid-game because of the stim pack, because of combat shields, because of medevacs. There's a lot of flexibility for Terran to make attacks happen, and their units really are strongest in the middle before Protoss can get all their AoE out, before they can get Colossus, before they can get Templar. Those are the things that put Terran into a frenzy. You know, oh god, how do I deal with all that crap? You can't. Well, it's very hard to do so. Unless you go battle cruisers like MVP. But yeah, I think Bomber's going to have a timing attack on his hands here. But there is a Warp Prism coming out, and MC here going to have a timing attack. With 3 gates and Robo, it's very interesting. Both players attacking, meeting each other head-on in the middle of the map like 2 rams locked into an intergalactic battle. But Bomber is going to get, once again, caught by force fields! Ah! Why does that happen time and time again? Bomber is just getting manhandled by the sentry control by MC. And no doubt, you know, back in the days when OGS and Liquid were kind of together, I would imagine, you know, Hunk and MC both they play incredibly similar, I would have to say. And MC here, great force field control, great cutoffs, and he is gonna go for the tech lab. Oh my god, if he gets this tech lab, it is curtains for Bomber, and Bomber couldn't repair it because of the way his barracks are positioned. Oh no, he doesn't have stim, and now MC up inside the base. He can perma-field the ramp if he wants. He can just warp in units all day long, and this victory is almost certainly going to go the way of MC. Oh, wow. Oh my god, brutal. Oh, no. Bomber doesn't have any options at all, and he has to get medevacs out to ferry his units into the base, but it's over. It is over. Oh my goodness. MC with a 3-gate Robo in your base warp in play, and it worked perfectly. Once again, another complete build order victory from MC. And it's not like it's a build order versus build order victory, it's just my build was executed so flawless and cleanless that, I just say flawlessly and clean, that it just worked and you died. That's the beauty of it, and you know, not much to really dissect there except a beautiful drop, a beautiful play, and MC takes game number 2, which means I believe he wins this set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this this quick set of games. I'll have some more games coming up for you guys very soon. I actually want to, I think I will do my Terran games. I'm going to go ahead and cast them because it's pretty entertaining. And, you know, I like casting myself from time to time. It's fun. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. And this is HG, signing out.